total, yeah. What's the lead read? Rocket Valencia, whipping a big bitch. What's the total? What's the lead read? Plain Jane watch, Richard Millie, yeah. Richard Millie.
Hey lovelies, I am back with another video. And I know you're thinking, okay, your first video was a month ago. What the heck happened? Well, I did record other videos in between time, but the video that I recorded for Halloween, I ended up having to record it on Halloween, and then I was kind of like, okay, I don't want to put this up anymore. And then after that, I had a lot of things going on for my birthday and Thanksgiving and all of that jazz, and I just got caught up in the moment and I didn't have time to edit anything or put it up. But I did come to the decision that I am going to put up the Halloween video that I made, which is a how to make cake pops video, which I'll put a picture right here so that you can see the cake pops. They're pumpkins, ghosts, and the other one was eyeballs, and they were really good and really delicious. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I edit that video and have it up for you guys this Thursday. But Vlogmas is starting on Friday, which means we're gonna upload every single day. So if you super duper love Christmas like I do, and if you love Vlogmas and you love seeing couples live life, do different things, and you want to see us go and adventure and all that stuff, make sure you go ahead and click that subscribe button to Living Through Shandy. I'll have the link down below, and it'll also be linked at the end of this video. So make sure you check that out, and you'll be able to see my lovely face for 25 days in a row. As you saw by the title, I am doing the get to know me tag. I think it's about 25 questions, 25. I may not do all 25. I'm just gonna go ahead and hop right into it and read the question and answer the question so that you guys can know me. First question is, what is your full name and are you named after anyone? So my middle name is Kiana. It's spelled Q-I-A-N-N-A, not K. So I like to put SQB a lot of places, or I'll put Chanel Q or Nelly Q or Nelly Mae Q or something like that. So that's what the Q stands for. So my full name is Chanel Kiana Benjamin. Sometimes you can add the Smith. You don't have to. It's all up to you. Am I named after anyone? Nope, not to my knowledge, unless my parents have been keeping something from me. Question number 2 is, when was the last time you cried? I actually cried yesterday about Christmas decorations and not getting my way with exactly what I wanted. I ended up getting my way anyway, but I cried in the heat of the moment. So that is the last time I cried. I cry very often. Number 3 is, if you were another person, would you be a friend of yourself? Duh, why wouldn't I be a friend of myself? Like, I'm not like the best person in the world, but I'm not the worst person either. I feel like I'm a very good person. I'm a very good friend. I'm very supportive. I'm always there when people need something. And I'm a great listener and advice giver and things like that. At least that's what my friends tell me, unless people have been lying to me all my life. But so yeah, I'll definitely be a friend of myself, because everybody needs a friend like me. And then the next question is, what's the first thing you notice about people? The first thing I notice about people is their attitude. So I pay attention to silent cues, and I try to pick up on little things to decide on whether I should engage in conversation with somebody, or how I should engage in conversation with someone, or I kind of feel the person out because I'm like a big vibe person. The next question is, scary movie or happy endings? Definitely scary movie. The next question is, favorite smells. Now this is probably pertaining to perfume, but that's not my favorite smell. My favorite smell is the smell of plantains frying. I know, I have a problem. It's weird. I super duper love plantain. What's the farthest you've ever been from home? Maybe Alaska, maybe Costa Rica. I don't know which one beats the two, but one of those two is probably the farthest that I've ever been from home. The next question is, where were you born? I was born in Miami, Florida at Parkway Hospital. So that's where I was born. What are your hobbies? Watching Lifetime, watching the Food Network. I am obsessed with holiday baking and cooking shows. That's my hobby, and I would say cooking is a hobby too. Talking to Andy, which is my boyfriend, and doing anything with Andy is a fun thing, so that's my hobby. Do you have any pets? Yes, I do have pets. Well, a pet now. I have a dog. Her name is Bailey, and she recently turned 1, in November. She's a lab retriever, so she's kind of like a big puppy, but you can still see in her face that she's a baby, and she still plays like a baby, and she's friendly and she'll play with anyone. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I have a brother on my mom's side who is older, and I have 2 younger sisters on my dad's side. What do you want to be when you grow up? I just want to be in a place where I can take care of my family and feel as if I'm successful and I can leave a path for the people behind me. I used to have an answer when I was younger, but as I get older and I'm trying to discover my path, or I'm going down the path that God is continuously unraveling for me, like I'm seeing that what I thought I wanted to do isn't necessarily what I'm going to end up doing, and it's just, you know, because that wasn't in his plan for me. So we will see what happens, but I know whatever it is, you know, I'm gonna be successful at it. How tall are you? I am 5'2" and a half. So I like to say 5'3". How many countries have you visited? Let's see. Jamaica, Haiti,
Bahamas, St. Thomas, St. Martin, St. Martin. How many are there? Cayman Islands, Puerto Rico, DR, Antigua, of course, Mexico, Alaska, Costa Rica. I do not remember at all.
I would say maybe I've been to a total of maybe like 22 countries, but mostly islands. I counted Alaska, my bad. Alaska's a state, but I'd be forgetting that. But oh, I've been to Canada, replace that with Alaska. So yeah, so I would say maybe 22. What was your favorite and your worst subject in high school? My favorite subject, believe it or not, was math, because my teacher in high school, Mr. Ray Torres, he was the best math teacher that I've ever met to date. My worst subject is gonna be economics, because I hate economics, and I still hate economics to this day. What would you name your children? Andy and I wrote down names for pets, sons, daughters, first and middle names. So I'm not gonna give you all the list because our list is like, I'll show you. I don't know if you can see it, but our list kind of like, it's a full list. We decided that we want all of our kids' names to start with either an A or an S, and their middle names are going to start with a Q, like my middle name. So their initials would either be AQE or SQE. So I thought that was cool, and all of our pets' names will always start with B. What sports do you or have you played? None of them. If you count dancing as a sport, I used to dance. What phone do you have? I have an iPhone 6S Plus right now. I won't have this phone for much longer, only for 1 more month. I'm either gonna get the 8 or the 10. I don't know which one I want yet, but I'm gonna get that in January, so I'm very excited for that. Who are some of your favorite YouTubers? In no particular order, Kaylin and Kyra, both together and separately, because they are, I believe they're the only, I don't want to say that they're the only Christian couples I watch, but they're the only couple that I watch that put their faith out there like that, and I really appreciate them for that. So Kaylin and Kyra, and like they were, when I first started watching YouTube, they were like one of the first people that I watched, honestly. Second would be Dear and Ken. They were also among the first people that I watched. I believe my best friend was watching them first, and then she told me and Andy about them, and she was like, oh my goodness, like check them out, they remind me of you and Andy and some of the things that they do or whatever. So I started watching them and I got hooked. Patrick Star, I love him. I'm probably forgetting some because I watched so many, that's why I'm trying to like go through my head and pick some, but those 3. So Patrick Star, Kaylin and Kyra, and then Dear and Ken. The last question is, tell us one of your bad habits. Lately, I would say for the past 2 months, Annie and I have been doing these African, quote unquote African accents, like every time we speak to each other, or like when we go out, we like say things like in an African accent, and it's so freaking hilarious. But it's such a bad habit that I can like be talking and it'll just come out like naturally. Like I'm like, Chanel, what are you doing? Like you're in public, shut up. Like don't say that, like you might offend somebody or something or whatever. But yeah, so that's a bad habit that I need to figure out how the heck to control it. There you have it. That was about, I would say 20 questions. I think I skipped 5. Make sure that you hit a thumbs up on this video if you love this video. I opened my life up to you. So if you have a new appreciation for me, or you love the fact that I did this tag, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure that you check out my couples channel, because we are doing Vlogmas and we recently hit 1K on that channel, and it's very exciting because we always wanted to hit that, but we're going to keep going because we're coming for you 2K, and we're coming for you soon. We're coming for you in the month of December. Follow me on social media. My social media is going to be down below. It is Nellyville on Instagram with 2 Y's, and Nellyville with 2 Y's and 2 E's on Twitter. I don't really use Twitter, but feel free to follow me on there too. And other than that, that is it until the next video, which I promise is going to be very, very soon. Tuesdays and Thursdays, and sometimes Saturdays. So bye, lovelies.
Yeah, everything high end. I see it as mine in. I got it. I like it, I buy it in. It's mine.